Hello, all you YouTube fools! It is I, Skeletor, Dark Lord of Eternia, and I have pirated Genealogy's YouTube channel to deliver this important message. It has come to my attention that this new account director, Elizabeth Banks, was apparently banking on men to watch her film. That fool, because her precious movie failed at the box office, raking a whopping 2 cents, decided to throw all men under the bus, saying men were the reason for why her movie tanked. Really? Men! This is also echoed by Paul Feig, I don't care, about the Ghostbusters film. And I'm pretty sure they're going to complain about Terminator as well. And I, Skeletor, am enraged by all of that. I am tired of Hollywood people and feminist agenda telling us that men are responsible for women's movies failing at the box office. Listen, Miss Elizabeth Banks and all the others. Your movies didn't fail because you had women in it. It failed because it sucked and nobody cares. If it were good, like say, I don't know, Mad Max or Wonder Woman or even Alita, it would have succeeded. But it sucked. But you can't bear to stand the truth of it, can you? No, men will watch movies if it's good. We don't care who's in it. Now, let's address this whole thing about men don't support women action films. And let's just say, for argument's sake, that is true. We have plenty of evidence to suggest that it is not, as men have supported things like Terminator 2, Aliens, Resident Evil, I like that name, Resident Evil, Wonder Woman, Alita, and multiple others. But let's just say the argument is true, that men are just so sexist that we can't stand to see a strong woman on film. Let's say that is true. Let's say that men don't want to watch it, which is hogwash. So what? Who cares? I thought these movies weren't for men anyway. You are making these films for little girls to look up to women in power and say, I could be that too. Isn't that the whole point? So why do you need men to go watch this film? This is not for us. Not to mention the fact 90% of these films tend to be anti-male in the first place. Why not complain that no women are going to go watch your pro-woman film? You know why you don't complain? Because there's no argument to be made there. Right? No, you need your little protection. You can't stand to look at yourselves in the mirror and say, well, my movie sucked and oh boo-hoo, I have to take the blame for it. No, I gotta blame men. Why don't you blame women for not going to watch your movie? Huh? They watch Twilight? Why couldn't they go support your movie? Women will support movies that women like, but apparently not even women like your movies. So who are you making these movies for exactly? Ask yourself that question. No one, because nobody cares. And this whole argument of men supporting women doing women things, like, oh, well, men don't support women's sports. So what? Did women support the Seattle Seahawks? If the Seattle Seahawks somehow, shout out to Snowed Up, who's a big Seattle Seahawks fan, should the Seattle Seahawks one day go to the box office and say, our box office is low this year? You don't see the owner going, you know why? Because no women are watching football. You're all sexist pigs. No, but when men don't go watch female basketball, men are chauvinist and sexist. Truth is, women don't support these things. Women will support what women support. Like, for instance, romance novels. Or romantic films. I've never seen the director of Fast and the Furious go, well, my movie tanked. And you know why? Because no women asked their men to go watch Fast and the Furious. That's the reason. Never once did I hear Evelyn say on our anniversary, Skeletor, can we go watch Fast and the Furious on Valentine's Day? I would have been, wow, honey, you're awesome. Let's go. But no, it's always, can we go watch some horrible romantic comedy where it's all mushy and gushy and good and kissy and, I just can't stand it. I'm evil and I hate good. Hate watching those. They're so cringy to me. And that's why I won't watch them. Unless, you know, Evelyn gives me a reward at the end, you know what I'm talking about. You see, those movies aren't supported by men. No, they're supported by women, and women will go in droves to watch these kind of films. Vampire movies were all the rage. Why? Twilight were all films that women liked. And they made a ton of money. So don't ask men to go watch your feminist propaganda films. You should be asking your sisters in arms, the ones that are so strong and independent. Go ask them to help support your film. This is how far up your asses your heads are in Hollywood. You don't even see the hypocrisy of a film that's supposed to be encouraging to females and female empowerment, saying, we don't need no man in our film. No, don't do that, girlfriend. No, you don't see the hypocrisy of you saying, we don't need no man in our films. We are strong and independent women. Now, men, please pull out your wallets and support us. Please, pretty please, with sugar on top. Oh, won't you please support our film, men? We can't support ourselves in these kind of movies. We're so independent and so strong, and we don't need any men except for when it comes to your wallets to come support our film. Well, I call hogwash. Support yourselves. But no, you need an scapegoat because, look, I can't look at myself as a failure. No, I can't look at myself in the mirror and go, you failed, you're not good. And that's the problem, isn't it? This is why the whole Mary Sue thing is so infuriating to me. Because we are raising a bunch of spoiled, entitled rats, especially in Hollywood, who think that you just walk out the door, and because you're a female, you should just somehow be great at everything, and everyone should just support you and love you for no reason other than you're a woman. Well, unfortunately, ladies, that's not how the real world works. That's why we complain about characters like Rey from Star Wars, because they teach little girls that all they need to do to succeed is be a woman and strong, and that everything comes naturally and easy, and there's no need to persevere, no failure. You should just succeed because you want to. Well, unfortunately, the world doesn't work like that. If it did, I would have already conquered Eternia. That infernal He-Man. I will get him yet. You wait and see. So, my final message to you, Miss Elizabeth Banks, is that if you want men to go support your female-led action movie that nobody asked for, then I suggest you grow a pair and go watch it yourself. Skeletor, out. Oh, and before I go, you better subscribe to Shady's channel, who has so graciously allowed me to pirate his videos from time to time. And you better subscribe or else Skeletor will be coming for you next!